We like to watch HGTV. This is House Hunters, Mississippi, which I feel like I'm on every night when I try and find a campsite. Because, oh, well, this site looks good. Well, there's no protection. Oh, how about this? Oh, that looks kind of muddy. Well, how about that? Oh, no, there's too many rocks. Oh, I wonder what's around the next bend. Oh, what do you think, honey? I don't know. So, anyway, that's what happens on most of my trip around 4 or 5 o'clock. Anyway, so this is where I settled today. This is on Ensley Sandbar, named after the famous Ensley brothers. One captain was Bob Ensley, and he wrecked over there in his steamboat, and the other one was Steve Ensley, and he wrecked over there. So Ensley Island, or Ensley Sandbar. It's not true. Somewhere back there is my house, or my bedroom. There it is. There it is. It's called the Hubba. Not the Mother Hubba or the Hubba Hubba. It's just the Hubba. And let's see. I think over there is going to be my bathroom for the night. And oh, man cave. Man cave's back there. That's also where the boogeyman comes from at night. Let's see. There's my beach down there. There's my car, of course, and my pool. All right. That's my can out there. Anyway, so part 2, I'm gonna come back and show you a little bit more about my ride. All right, so back to cribs, and I'm gonna talk about my ride. It's pretty sweet. It's a 19, sitting on 19-foot keel. Current design, Extreme, baby. I'm not just making that up. That's the actual name. It's Extreme. I'm rocking a rudder back there. Handle that with my feet in the cockpit. Yeah, does your car have a cockpit? Mine does. I'm rocking a solar panel. That's a big old solar panel. I don't know, 25 watt, something like that. Rocking a water bottle or a Camelback right in there with a bilge pump right next to that. Those are my riding gloves. This is a rag top, as you can see. That's my rag top right there. I wear that pretty much all the time. Sometimes I put it back and I let everything air out. Here's my navigation system right there. Pretty sweet. I also am rocking a radio right there. And I got a backup camera and a forward camera and a side camera and any other kind of camera you want right there. And it's waterproof. Here's the other part of my nav system. And I got a little decal work done on it. That was courtesy of Dan Stacker at Dan Stacker Designs. And oh yeah, I've got a sale. I only put that out once in a while when I want to really get the ladies looking. This is a 2-cylinder engine. There's 1 cylinder, and there's 2. She gets going about, on a good day, 8 miles an hour, depending on if I'm going downhill or just kind of sitting. Yeah, so that's my ride. 19 feet of beauty right there. Ladies, if you want your man to be a kayaker, man, just look at me. It's my crib. Decided to go with beachfront property today. Just felt like it was time to get out there and get on the beach and soak up the rays. 91 degrees today. It's huge. I don't know what they pay these days for beachfront property in Arkansas or Tennessee, wherever the case may be. But I can find some cheap for you probably down here. That's what's going on. tired, and I ate spaghetti and meatballs. So my chef made up for me in my crib. So anyway, my chef's name is Mr. E. So you can figure that out. All right. Well, that's enough. I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna go lay down. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go now and try and motivate myself to get out of the tent. I hope I can do it. It's just so warm in here compared to out there. If I could be transported immediately into the kayak and not have to put anything away and be paddling, I'd be fine. But it's all the stuff on land that just makes me cold, even to think about. Maybe some of you read about the animals that keep touching my head at night. Well, I'm going to show you what I've done now to prevent the head touching. It's a little bothersome, I have to tell you. I don't like it. So you can see there, right about there, that's a log. Back up here so you can see. That log is an anti-raccoon head touching device. I think it's going to work perfectly. This is Justin Stacker, Survivor Man, and there's my head survival no touchy unit thing. And down here, in case they want to touch my feet, come with me. See that? Paddles. They're not going to mess with me tonight. It's going to be a good night. No raccoons. Just sleep. It's hot. It's got to be 90. But let me show you what I do to try and keep cool. Okay, number one, you do the hat dip. And you gather up your hat because you don't want the brim to get real wet because then it gets deformed. And let's see. Okay, hold on to the string so that you can flip it out of your way. Just a little dipping. Okay. And you want to try and keep a little water in there because that feels good. All right, so then you flip it. And then if you're lucky, a little goes down between your shoulder. There it is. That's nice. And the other thing you do is get your gloves. You get them wet. You put them in the water for a little while. Think about life. Think, why am I doing this when it's 90 degrees out? That feels good. A lot of little arteries right there towards the skin, right at your wrists. So when you do that, then you got wet hands. This. Oh, feels good. And you hope a little goes down your shirt. Good. Okay, so you squeeze. Do another one more dip. Now, it's something people don't think about probably. Put them in your armpits. Oh, it's good. It's good. Get a little wetness there. A little wetness there. That's another area where there's some fairly superficial arteries, big ones. Then you go back to paddling. So you're paddling along, and I started thinking about these flying carp, the Asian carp, and because there's fish jumping here once in a while, and they kind of come up. They don't look like carp, or Asian carp. They're probably just regular carp. But so what I have to do, or what I do sometimes, is I start seeing it happen. And I stop paddling, and I try not to disturb anything, and then I put my paddle like this because I think maybe this will prevent me from getting hit in the head or in the face by a carp. I can kind of do a little, karate, kung fu action with the flying carp. I got no protection behind my head, but I'm hoping everything's coming at me from the sides. So So I'm thinking that's going to work for me. I'll let you know.